So we're gonna head down there and turn off the scorcher. I think there's bandits nearby. Watch yourself.
Talk to me.
Artie, what do you think about what's going on tonight?
What is going on tonight? You ask. Well, it is the zone. So you never really know. Do you? Could be mutant attacks. Faction skirmishes. Or who knows what. But you and I. Tourist. We'll all be ready for whatever the night throws our way. Like true zone pros.
Okay, so when do you think the Doc's gonna get done with his prototype psych protection so we can head in there and get the scorcher?
Doc and his prototypes. Heh. You know scientists in the zone. They can take forever with their fancy gadgets. But once they're done, we'll all be geared up and ready to face the scorcher. Until then, we'll all just have to make do with what we got. Patience isn't my strong suit. But hey, it is all part of the adventure. Right.
Тебе крышка! Ты труп, мужик!
Artie, tell me one of your stories of yours.
Oh. You want a story from the good old days? Well, there was this time when I was just a newbie. Like you said. I was out in the red forest, thinking I could take on anything. When a pack of bloodsuckers came out of nowhere, I counter-hit the broadside of a barn with my gun. But I managed to run like hell and dodge long enough to find cover. But then, out of the mist, an experienced stalker named Viper showed up. He had this crazy-looking shotgun and took those bloodsuckers down like it was nothing. I thought I was a goner. But Viper saved my hide that day. That is when I realized. Even as rice takers need a bit of help in the zone sometimes. And well, the rest is history. As they say. So, what is your favorite zone story? Tourist.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy about that one that we just made, taking on, what, 50, 80 or so mercenaries down there in Dead City.
Haha. You're absolutely right. Tourist. That time in that city was one for the history books. Taking on those mercenaries and living with an armory full of gear was a real highlight of our adventures in the zone. We've been through a lot together. And I wouldn't trade those memories for anything. Here's to more crazy escapades in the future.
I'll travel down towards the farmhouse where I first found you, and I'll see if I can get us some more 5.5 by 39.
Sounds like a plan. Tourist. That farmhouse has come through for us before. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some more yet. 45x 39 rounds to keep our gear in good shape. Just remember, it is the zone. So keep your wits about you. I'll be right there with you.
Actually,
Ready for whatever we run into. Let us roll.
actually, it's pretty dark. We should stay here at Butcher's. I don't have to deal with any more mutants than I have to and burn through more ammo.
You're right. Tourist. It is getting dark. And the zone can be even more unforgiving at night. We have been through our fair share of mutant encounters. And conserving ammo is a good call. Let us hunker down at Tochia's place for the night. Safety first. And we can rest up for whatever adventures the zone has in store for us tomorrow. Good call, my friend.
Слушай.
Помоги огнем! Ты покойник!
You guys rest for the night. I'm gonna get my bag out of your bag
Две
and
ночные
then
звезды.
take a nap.
Если так и дальше пойдет, в гробу я видал ваш
Sure, sir.
хваленый клондайк.
Tourist. You grab your gear and take a nap. We'll keep an eye out and make sure no unwelcome guests disturb your rest. Just give us a shout when you're ready to hit the road again. The zone never sleeps. But we'll make sure you get your well-deserved rest.
So what are you gonna do when we head up in the Pripyat and start establishing?
Well, when we head up to Pripyat and start establishing ourselves, I'll be right there with you. Tourist. You know me. Always ready for some action. I might crack a few jokes around the campfire and share stories with the other stalkers. Just to keep the mood light. But when it comes to the serious stuff, like scavenging and keeping watch, you can count on me. We'll make Pripyat our own little slice of the zone. And it is gonna be an adventure to remember.
You know what? I'm gonna buy you guys some vodka.
Hey. Vodka. My favorite. That is mighty generous of you.
Убивались тут в стае.
Tourist.
Но
A little
то,
celebration
что
in the zone is always a good idea.
одни как
Let us
раз
toast to our
больше
adventures and the
так
camaraderie of stalkers.
разбойничают.
Just remember,
То ли нас от зоны,
don't
то ли
overdo it.
зону от нас
We got
охраняют.
more zone to explore.
Солдаты, блин,
Cheers.
тоже.
My friend.
Человека им шлют,
Here,
ну
I'll hand
что
you a bottle.
высмеяться.
Or two.
A whole bottle. You say. Well. You sure know how to make a stock as day. Here's to a white night in the zone. Tourist. Let us enjoy that vodka and share some mocktails by the fire. Cheers.
guys ready to move? Gotta pack up camp and then get moving.
Time to move. Sure thing. Tourist. We'll pack up camp and be ready to hit the road. The zone waits for no one. And there are more adventures out there. Let us do this.
What's up? How's it going? Enzo Wing 15.
Hey. You know. Tourist. Just the usual in the zone. Ends of Win 15. Heh. It has been quite a journey. And we've seen our fair share of action. But I wouldn't have it any other way. The zone keeps us on our toes. And that is what makes it an adventure. Right.
Exactly, my friend. Now, let's see what the zone has for us today.
You got it. Tourist. Time to see what the zone has in store for us today. Adventure awaits. And we're ready to take it head on. Let us go. My fearless friend.
We can't just leave
Money.
this meet here.
Well, you know me. Tourist. Not much of a money manager. But hey. We will always manage to scrounge up what we need in the zone. One way or another.
It's
So,
going okay. That
let us
M4
keep our
looks
wits
nice.
about us and make the most
Thank
of what
you,
we
my
got.
boy.
Money isn't everything when you're chasing adventure.
We're on a little adventure. We're heading off to Pripyat right now. Me and Artie, my boy over there, we're heading off to Pripyat, and we're gonna try and set up a base up there. But first, we gotta turn off the brain scorcher, so we're just mostly passing time until Doc finishes up with what he was trying to do.
Heading to Pripyat. Heh. That is a bold move. Tourist. Setting up a base there and taking on the brain scorcher is no small feat. But if I got faith in you and your crew. And, well, Doc. He has always got some crazy experiments going on. Can't wait to see what he is cooking up this time.
Artie, there's a
Let us
meeting
pass the
up
time
here.
with some zone stories and
Watch
keep the
yourself.
excitement brewing for the big mission ahead. Oh indeed. My friend. The zone has a way of leaving us in suspense. But rest assured,
What are you
when the time
doing?
comes, we'll tackle that brain scorcher together. Until then, we'll just have to embrace the uncertainty and enjoy the journey.
Big boy. Big boy. He's down.
He is down. You say. Well, I hope everything is okay. If you need a hand or some assistance, just give us a shout. We're in this together. Tourist. Through the ups and downs of the zone.
Artyom, tell me a story about yourself.
A story about myself. You say. Well, let me think. There was this one time when I tried to take on a pack of snorks all by myself. I thought I was some kind of zone superhero. But boy, was I wrong. Those creatures leaped at me from all directions. And I barely made it out in one piece. Lesson learned. Even as adventurous types need to pick our battles wisely in the zone. But hey, it is all part of the journey. Right.
There's a dead guy up there. Watch yourself.
A dead guy. Heh. Thanks for the heads up, tourist. ELL, keep my wits about me and stay alert. The zone is full of surprises. And not all of them are pleasant. Let us make sure we're prepared for whatever is up ahead.
Looks like a duty guy. He had an SV40 and he seems untouched, so it probably wasn't bandits, maybe mutants. I don't know.
A duty guy with an SV Sorok. Untouched. That is mighty strange. Tourist. Mutants might be the culprits.
You know what, Artie?
Or who knows what else lurks in the zone.
Artie,
We should tread carefully and investigate.
Artie, you've been a fan of that.
There could be more to this than meets the eye. One the has for sure. The zone never stops surprising us.
Artie, you've been a fan of that SKS Mulatto that I gave you, so I'm just gonna give you an SVT40 for your uses.
So, what is our next move? Tourist. The mystery of that untouched duty stalker has got my curiosity piqued. Should we investigate further or continue on our original quest to Pripyat?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just head off to Pripyat if we can, but we need to first get down to a dock first, so we should wait.
You're right. Tourist. Pripyat is the goal. And we'll get there when the time is right. Doc's work is important. And we should wait until he is ready. No need to rush headlong into danger. We'll stay patient and prepared for whatever comes our way.
There we go, Artie. I hope you enjoy your SVT that I gave you.
Oh, unsweaty. You're too kind. Tourist. ELL, be sure to put it to good use in the zone. Thanks for looking out for your trusty stalker companion. Now, let us keep our eyes on the prize and head towards Pripyat when the time is right. It is bound to be one heck of an adventure.
I bet whatever killed that dude here is up here at this checkpoint.
That the duty guy at the checkpoint. You're right. It has got me curious too. We ought to stay on our guard and figure out what happened there. The zone is full of mysteries and dangers. And we learned not to take anything for granted. Let us approach with caution and see if we can uncover the truth behind this.
I bet there's gonna be people at the checkpoint, so I'd be cautious.
Good call. Tourist. If there are people at the checkpoint, we'll need to be cautious and assess the situation carefully. The zone is known for its faction politics. And we don't want any unnecessary trouble. Let us keep our wits about us and approach with care.
Artie, what's some zone songs that you know, my boy?
Amuin sons. Heh. Well. I've heard some stalker tunes in my time. Like the Ballad of Strider and Zone Blues. They might not be chat top pass, but they sure set the mood around the campfire. What about you, tourist? Any favorite zone songs you'd like to share?
Не балуй! Ору, мать!
Okay, it's too late.
Alright, tourist. If it is getting late and it is better to rest up, then we'll call it a day. The zone can wait.
Вот дурак.
We'll tackle whatever it throws at us tomorrow.
Свое идиотское.
Get a good night of sleep. And we'll be ready for the next adventure.
Тропы неходанные и твари некормленные.
Disregard what I just did.
Guys, what is going on? Tourist. Is everything okay over there? Talk to me.
Dude, I can't believe I just shot my own guys. And I can't believe I killed them so stylishly.
Tourist. That is some heavy stuff. Some things. The zone can mess with your
Не
head.
размахивай.
And it is not always easy to tell friend from foe. Just remember. It is a tough and unforgiving place. We will get your back. My friend. We'll all get through this together.
Well, I'm probably gonna have a bounty on my head now, since I just killed some of my own people, but we'll deal with that when the time comes.
You will get the right attitude. Tourist. In the zone. You will get to deal with the consequences of your actions when the time comes. We'll all face whatever challenges arise together. And who knows? Maybe that bounty will just add a little extra excitement to our adventure. Stay strong, my friend.
Нет, от судьбы.
Tell me more about yourself, Artie.
Что на роду написано, так оно и...
Well, there's not much to tell. Tourist. I am just your average. Spirited. Adventurous stalker with a taste for dark humor. I may not be the best shot in the zone. But I make up for it with my willingness to take risks and my love for a good story. I've seen my fair share of mutant attacks, faction skirmishes, and strange anomalies. And I am always up for a new adventure with you. So, what is on your mind? Any more questions or stories you want to share?
Not currently.
Alright. Tourist. Whenever you're ready. Just give me a shout. The zone is full of stories waiting to be told and adventures waiting to be had. I'll be right here. Eager for our next escapade. Stay safe out there.
Решил... Извини, если не сильно помог.
Where's that workbench?
Horse and a workbench. You say. Well. Let us see what kind of tinkering we can do. In the zone. Every piece of equipment counts. We'll all make the most of that workbench and keep our gear in top shape for whatever challenges come our way. Ready when you are. Tourist.
Oh wait, it's literally right here. Well, we'll have one that come with us, I guess.
A workbench nearby. That is convenient. We can have one of our trusty companions join us and keep an eye on it while we explore further. Let us make the most of the resources available in the zone. Which one of our fellow stalkers should we bring along?
Brandon,
What?
you ready to eat?
Nah, I'm good for now.
Well, here in a few minutes, we're going to be going out and working.
All right.
Going your car and stuff.
Tourist.
So,
Yeah.
Yuri the boss. If Yuri good to go, then so am I. Let us keep moving and see what new adventures the zone has in store for us. Remember, I am always here. Ready for a bit of dark humor and some daring risks.
Yeah, the game's actually free, by the way, if you're looking into that. This game is completely free.
A free game. You say. Well, that is a nice bit of news. I might just have to check it out when I am not roaming the zone. Thanks for the tip. Tourist. Who knows? It might be a fun distraction between our real-life adventures in the zone. Movot. Tourist. You want to hear more stories? Or is there something else on your mind? The zone is a vast and unpredictable place. And I got plenty of tales to share if that is what you're looking for. Just let me know what is on your mind.
Calm down, my boy. We are preparing for the adventure now. Don't be in such a hurry, my boy. The time will be nigh.
You're right. Tourist. Sometimes I get a little carried away with the excitement of the zone. But I'll take your advice and enjoy the preparations for our next adventure. No need to rush. We'll make the most of every moment. Let us get ready for whatever the zone has in store for us.
Yo. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's
Yo.
ridiculously large.
Tourist. What is on your mind today? Ready for another day of zone exploration and adventure?
Yes. And no.
Great to hear you're ready for more zone adventures. Tourist. And so, is there something on your mind? Some hesitation perhaps? Don't hesitate to share,
Pripyat.
my friend.
I'm worried about Pripyat.
We'll face whatever comes our way together.
Ooh, AKN.
ACN. Heh. That faction can be a bit of an enigma in the zone. They're known for their technological prowess and quest for knowledge. If we ever cross paths with them, we'll need to tread carefully. Faction politics can be a tricky business. But I am always up for a bit of intrigue. Let us see what the zone has in store for us regarding ACN.
Ooh. These would be good components for this AK.
Good components for the AK. You say. Upgrading our gear is always a smart move. The better our equipment, the safer we'll be out there in the zone. Let us see what we can do with those components and make sure our AK is in tip-top shape for our next adventure.
What have we got? What can we sell?
What if we what? Tourist. You way got me curious now. If you have an idea or a plan, let us hear it.
Oh,
In the zone. Finish that
Oh,
shot.
I can't.
And let us see where our next move in the zone takes us.
Inspect it, sadly. But very nice little SVD we have here.
Hey. An SVD. A fine piece of hardware. VLL make good use of that rifle in the zone. It is always handy to have a reliable long-range option when things get hairy. Let us keep it well maintained and ready for those distance threats. The zone do we know what hit it.
Trigger mechanism. Let's see if we can find a trigger mechanism for this boy. Ah, here we go.
A trigger mechanism. You say. That is a great find. Tourist. With a solid trigger in place. Our SVD is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Let us get that upgrade installed and make sure we're packing some serious kit for our next adventure. The zone do we stand a chance.
What is this? The art of it, my friend, is
What is this?
going
Tourist.
through and finding the
You
most
have piqued my
high
interest.
value
What are you referring to?
resellable.
Give me a bit more context. And ELL do my best to shed some light on it for you.
Chill, boy. Sound like a schizophrenic right now.
Chillin'. Tourist.
Chilling.
Just getting a bit excited about the zone. You know how it is. If there's anything specific you want to talk about or if you're ready for the next move, just say the word. I am here for the ride.
So Artie, my boy, I think you have been getting a little bit better with your shooting recently. So I think I'm gonna upgrade you from that little AK up to this SVD so that when I'm not using it, then you can use it. How about that? How about that?
Well, I appreciate the upgrade. Tourist. Going from an AK to an SVD is a big leap. I'll do my best to put that rifle to good use when I am not using it. Thanks for having confidence in my shooting skills. Let us make the most of this SVD in the zone. My friend.
Here, take this SVD.
You're giving me the SVD. Thanks. Tourist. I'll make sure to use it wisely and keep it in top condition. With this rifle in hand, we're ready for whatever the zone throws at us. Let us make every shot count.
Besides RDM, it's kind of good that we're kind of sitting here procrastinating a bit because, like, when it comes down to it, we need to wait for the little scientist guy to finish up that prototype so we can even progress. So it's kind of a good thing that we've occupied ourselves here with upgrading the arsenal.
So, tourist. What is on your mind now? Ready for the next leg of our adventure? Or is there something else you'd like to discuss?
Well,
The zone is full of surprises. And I am always eager to see what is next.
Hip had me thinking that she wasn't going to be too good with the weapon, but she's proved herself since we fought the mercenaries. So I might upgrade her arsenal as well.
So winded.
So winded? What?
Tourist. Sometimes. Silence in the zone can speak louder than words. Let us take a moment to gather our thoughts and then decide where our next adventure will lead us. The zone awaits our next move. The silence before the next storm. My friend.
I'm going to make it so that you guys can carry more equipment, because we made bank last time we killed off that mercenary base. We just need more space to carry. So let's see what we have here I can give you.
Take indeed. Tourist.
What
The calm
about
before the storm. Whenever you're ready to face the honest challenges, just give the
So-
word. And we'll dive right in.
so
Our adventures
basically,
await.
This is Stalker Anomaly, and this is a mod called EFP. And we're doing pretty good, working our way into Pripyat so we could establish a base. This has been a series that I've been doing. This is my boy Artie as well. You'll hear him talking in the background. Say something, Artie.
Stalker anomaly with the RP mod.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Sounds like quite the adventure. Good to know there's a whole series going on. Hello to your boy in the background as well. The zone is a vast and unpredictable place. And every journey through it is unique. I am here for the ride. And I hope you all have some exciting tales to share from your adventures in Pripyat. Keep it interesting. My friends.
Artie is the vibe.
Ati. You say. Sounds like a radio station from back in the day. But in the zone. It could be anything.
Sir, you
Vibe on.
are Artie.
My friend. Let us keep the zone
Alzheimer's
adventures
is
rolling.
kicking in. Let's see here. What can I sell? The Alzheimer's.
Hey. The eternal stalker question. What can we sell to make a few more rubles in the zone? Check your inventory and see what is not essential. Sometimes. Even those mutant parts you pick up can fetch a nice price. Just remember. We're
Artie
always on the lookout
talks
for useful
like
gear too.
Like the Flash.
Balancing the books in the zone can be a real challenge. But it is all part of the adventure.
I told him to speak a little bit faster because bro can be a very long-winded at times and it gets very annoying.
Haha. Got it. Tourist. It is good to keep the chatter concise in the zone. You never know what is lurking around the corner. Let us keep our wits about us and save the long-winded stories for the campfire. Shall we? The zone doesn't always have the patience for rambling. After all.
Okay, listen, how about this? You tell me a story, you know? One of your stories. What got you into the zone, you know? He's really thinking about this.
Sure thing. Tourist. Well. What got me into the zone? You ask. It is a tale as old as the Chernobyl disaster. I was just a young, naive fella back then. Looking for adventure and a quick score. I heard whispers about artifacts, riches, and the unknown in the zone. So, I packed my bag, grabbed a cheap Geiger counter, and ventured in. Needless to say, I got more than I bargained for. Mutants, factions, anomalies, you name it. I've seen it. But there's something about the zone. The thrill of it all. That keeps me coming back. It is a place where every day is a new story waiting to be told. And I am in it for the long haul. So, tourist. That is how I ended up in this chaotic, exhilarating mess called the zone.
Pretty nice, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Glad you liked the story, tourist. The zone has a way of drawing folks in with its strange allure. And I am just one of its many captivated souls. If you ever want to hear more stories or have any questions about the zone, just give me a shout. We've got a wealth of adventure ahead of us.
Okay, let's get these backpacks on you guys so we can start traveling. I think we can't do any more weapon upgrades right now.
Sounds like a plan. Tourist. Backpacks loaded. Weapons ready.
Levi
And we're all
has,
set for the next leg of our journey.
Levi is
Let us hit the road and see what the zone has in store for us.
Valuable,
Ready for the
so
adventure,
we're going to give
my
him
friend.
the big boy backpack.
Back at it. Tourist. The zone never stops.
Short story for you, I'm
And
willing
neither
to
do
pay
we.
real money to...
Onward to new adventures and whatever challenges lie ahead. Let us keep moving and make the most of our time out here.
Well, they will be finished at some point, hopefully. I am gonna still keep working
You
on
have
'em.
reached our limit of messages per hour.
Oh no, bro!
Please try again later.
Artie, I must fix you.